Welcome back. Will the midterms have Pelosi wishing for a cushy diplomatic position? True, while American voters fume, Pelosi eyes Italy to land her broom. Pretty good. Yeah. Take that, Dr. Seuss. House Speaker and noted eyebrow herder Nancy Pelosi wants President Biden to nominate her to be the ambassador to Italy. That's a country known for DiGiorno and other fine frozen pizzas. That's according to a report from Fox Business, which is owned by our parent company, Sunglass Hut. Apparently, if Republicans regain the House in the midterms, Pelosi wants to go someplace else rather than the Bay Area, which, as you know, is the #1 export of human feces. So why not Italy? Transylvania is already filled. But if the GOP wins, maybe she just doesn't want to be minority leader anymore. She only leads minorities if the destination is poverty. The U.S. hasn't had a Senate-confirmed ambassador to Italy since Trump's envoy, Louis Eisenberg, left the job in 2021. I was wondering what Louis Eisenberg was up to. Talk about a barrel of laughs, Louis. Anyway, enough about him. Anyway, about a quarter of the 190 ambassador positions are open, including Colombia, to which Hunter Biden said, yeah, I'll take it. He's always... Now, Pelosi could also become ambassador to Afghanistan. Biden gave the Taliban billions in advanced weapons, so why not send them another old battle axe? But old Joe's apparently holding Rome for her, even though she's on track to win her 18th term in San Francisco. Yeah, 18 terms. She's harder to get rid of than that fondue set you got as a wedding gift from your great aunt. Although a spokesman said, quote, the speaker has no interest in this position and has not discussed it with anyone in the White House. Right, yeah, but we know it's hers if she wants it. And why wouldn't you want it? The ambassador's residence in Rome has its own pool and a 3-story wine cellar where she can lock her husband in. Speaking of, he's already learning to drive stick on those Italian-made cars. So irresponsible, Yrus. Doesn't it bother you that, like, she can just probably get any... She's 80... Go home, lady.
Yeah, I don't understand why... Just go. Just leave.
Just leave.
No,
Do you
no,
need
no.
this?
Yeah, she does.
She can afford to fly to Italy on her own dime.
There's a lot of upsides to going to Italy, like being, for her husband, being the town drunk is fashionable.
Yeah.
He can walk around with his glass of wine and slur and be like, oh, he's so cute. Just don't let him drive. You know, but this is the problem. This is why we need term limits so bad. She is going to be in some office fleecing taxpayers for some salary
yes.
till she dies. And even when she dies, somebody will still be voting for her.
Right.
Like, this is the problem with politics. It's the only job, and I'm not age shaming here, especially for my little fan base, but listen, if you're a 95-year-old bus driver, they're going to send you home.
Yes, exactly.
If you're a 95-year-old senator, they're going to ask you to solve world problems in between naps and applesauce. Like, it's unbelievable. Listen, you might be a spry 95-year-old, but I'm guessing there's a 60-year-old or 50-year-old that probably be a little better prepared.
This is the point. It's like, I think people misunderstand or forget, Emily, that they're like, jobs are like anything. There's a line of people in front of you, and at a certain point, whether you're a professor or a talk show host or whatever, sometimes you got to say maybe other people should get a chance. But there were people like the Clintons and like the Pelosi's and that whole family, the Newsoms, whatever. They will not let anybody get in. They're holding on for dear life.
That's right. And I think even if the person doesn't have that humility, the system should. And the problem is that it doesn't. The problem is that those machines have been put in place. The Clinton machine and the Getty machine and the 5 political families in San Francisco that support those same people that also share targets. They share who they support. So Kamala Harris's donor base is the same as Gavin Newsom's, and that's why it's one big incestuous mess. I have to say, the fact that I'm from the Bay Area and watched her turn my city into and my family is from Italy, I don't want to see her turn it to
Yeah.
right?
So true.
I can't watch that. In Italian, we call it skivoso.
Is it skivoso or is it? That's French.
That's death.
No.
It's death.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah, it's like what you do when you say
No,
like.
it's poop.
French, yes.
Yeah, it's French.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
Yes. Wait till the break, Matt.
But to her point,
Yeah.
this is the problem with Congress, and this is why Washington, D.C. is broken. You have somebody for 35 years that has put in these liberal policies. Her home state has suffered, and now she wants to parachute out to a different country to possibly make that worse. But, this is our founding fathers had a different expectation. That was you would go serve for a limited time because it was an inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it was not a hot tub that you could soak in and soak the taxpayers. And then you'd go home after a limited, inconvenient service and live under the laws you passed. And we need to get back to the citizen servant model and not the citizen fleecer.
They work for us, and they work for us temporarily.
Yeah.
Martha, this job has been open for a long time. So that means it's being held for somebody, right?
Absolutely. And you remember when she went around Memorial Day on her beach vacation? I don't know if you all remember her walking down the beach with her low-cut bathing suit and all of her friends, chatting with Andrea Bocelli about, I don't know what. Paul was with her. I'm sure Paul was having a great time in Italy with the wine and the vino. I just keep thinking when I look at that Villa Taverna, which is this beautiful villa in, all the ambassadors get to live in these amazing places. And of course she wants Italy. She doesn't want Afghanistan or any place else. If she really wanted to serve, she'd say, Mr. President, please send me where you need me the most. But no, she wants to go here. Remember that image of her opening up her double refrigerators and they were stacked with the most expensive Jenny ice cream in the world? And she's like, we have 50 flavors of every, so she's plotting. She doesn't know how to stop doing this. Mm-hmm. Hillary doesn't know how to stop doing this. They've never done anything else. And to your point, the founding fathers did not have this kind of tenure in mind. It would have been nice if they wrote it into the Constitution about the citizen service, but it's time. It is time to get fresh blood into these situations. I respect people who are older and have experience, but it's time for her to have the humility, as Emily says, to say, you know what, it's been a great run. I have served, and now it's time for me to move on.
It just struck me.
There's a bone in her body like that. There's not a bone in any of their bodies like that.
What if the founders did this just as a lark? They didn't think it was going to go for more than a few months.
They had Nancy
life expectancy was what, 50 back then?
Oh
so, I mean, if a bear didn't get you,
it's like, let's start
While you're riding your horse to the Capitol.
Exactly. Just thought, why can't I be an ambassador? I'd be a great one.
I know, who doesn't want to go live at Villa Taverna?
Where would you be an ambassador at?
Someplace close.
Canada.
British Columbia.
No, I would be an ambassador to the Bahamas. They have them, right?
Sure.
Don't they?
Yeah,
it's a country.
Yeah, I'll put you on the boat.
Or is it a territory?
Lots of very complicated negotiations.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you never have to worry about war. The weather's great. That's why she did Italy. It's disgusting. This bothers me. Up next, artificial intelligence puts us to shame when they beat us at every game.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.